Hey friends, we're actually waddling into the Lovecraftian world of Madshot. If you're a fan of fast-paced combat, heavy metal tunes, and all things Lovecraft, you're actually in for a treat. In this video game review, I'll break down the pros and cons of Madshot and see if it's worth your time and energy. And a big shout out to the developers, Overflow, free game. Now let's go slay some demons. The first thing I noticed is just how smooth the combat feels. Madshot knows how to deliver an electrifying combat experience. Every keybind is responsive and satisfying, ensuring that I never miss a beat while taking down my foes. Madshot also has an impressive array of roguelike enhancements for you to experiment with. This means you'll constantly find new and creative options to stop your enemies. Boss battles in Madshot are a league of their own in the sheer uniqueness of each encounter. No two boss fights are alike, meaning you'll have to stay adaptable and strategize on the fly. But fear not, the challenge only adds to the thrill of the game. You could be fighting a giant worm which has you looking at the edges of the screen for the next attack. On the other hand, fighting Shoggoth will keep your eyes glued to just one side of the screen for bullet mayhem. I really like Madshot's diversity and commitment to combat options. Not only can you wield a primary weapon and a sidearm, but you also get to toss multiple objects at your enemies. And some of these rare thrown objects come with bonus side effects. There's stun bottles, gravity orbs, and even an ancient eye that convinces foes to fight alongside you. And this is me throwing a ball so that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss out on my reviews. But it's not just about weapons. Madshot boasts an impressive array of maneuverability too. From classic jumps to gravity-defying fields, you can wall hang like a stealthy ninja, you can swing on chains with the grace of a daredevil, and you can just really revel in the freedom of parkour. This is my favorite subject. The game knows how to set the mood with its banging soundtrack. Combined with enemy grunts and top-notch sound design, it's really just like an immersive world full of rock. While Madshot is a wild ride, I found that unlocking primary weapons wasn't adequately explained, resulting into some confusion. The first primary weapon that you start with is still the best one overall out of all of them. A couple of weapons could use some fine-tuning. The charge rifle, for example, feels too slow against in-game enemies. The pistols that have faster fire rates have a disappointing damage output against boss health bars. If you're a fan of in-game cosmetics, you might find yourself at a crossroads with this next one. Madshot locks costumes and heads behind the rarest game currency. This forces players to choose between unlocking those cosmetics or pursuing ultimate abilities. It's a personal preference dilemma, since I like to go for ultimate abilities first, but it's not a deal breaker for those who prioritize cosmetics over gameplay. For example, I did beat the game before I unlocked all of the ultimate abilities, so I didn't even get to dress in some fancy suits or, let's say, become the Punisher. Overall, Madshot is a game that oozes excitement and joy. It flawlessly blends smooth combat and abundance of abilities and a rockin' audio experience that'll get your heart pumping. Though a few minor cons exist, there's nothing compared to the avalanche of positives that this game offers. If you're a gamer who craves thrilling gameplay and a touch of nostalgia from your childhood gaming days, Madshot actually touches on that with this platformer, and I just had a really fun time. If roguelike platformers aren't your style, I do have plenty of more reviews over all kinds of games. You can check out the Repair House right here, which is a restoration simulator where you can restore over 15 different kinds of antiques.